This video will cover number 22 in the Chapter 4 section of the final exam review. It says write the cubic function for the following graph. Write in standard form. So I wrote out the general form of standard form. Remember, we have our exponents in decreasing order. So before I can write this in standard form, I have to write it into a form using the information from the graph. And so I can tell on the graph that there are 3 zeros. That makes sense. It's a cubic function. So my 0 here is x equals -1. My 0 here is x equals 3. And my 0 here is x equals 4. Remember, we can use the zeros to write the function in factored form. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that. I'm going to start out with y equals. Now, my leading coefficient, I don't know what that is. They don't tell me in the problem that it's 1. So for now, I have to leave it as a. But now I'm going to use my zeros and write out the factors of this function. So remember, the factors are the opposite sign. So x equals -1 for this 0. As a factor, that is x plus 1. This factor gives me x minus 3. And then this 0 gives me the factor x minus 4. Okay. Well, I need to figure out what a is. And so anytime you want to find a, the leading coefficient, you need another point on the graph, which is why you can see they give us this point here as well. This point, 0, 3, is also a point on my function. And so what I can do is I can plug 0 in for x and 3 in for y, and that will allow me to solve this equation for a. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll plug 3 in for y, leave a, and then wherever I see an x, I'm just going to plug in 0. I'm going to simplify this side of the equation. So 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 minus 3 is -3. 0 minus 4 is -4. So now I'm just going to multiply this. Okay, I have 3 equals 1 times -3 times -4 is positive 12. So I have positive 12a on the right side. I need to solve for a by dividing both sides by 12. And I see that a is equal to the fraction 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my function now with that a value. But they don't want me to leave my function in factored form. Remember, we need it in standard form. Anytime you're going from factored form to standard form, you're simply going to expand this by multiplying your factors. So remember, when we multiply, think use the box. Okay? Or you could FOIL. So I'm going to multiply these two factors first. Okay, I'm going to have x plus 1 on one side and x minus 3 on the other. I'm going to go ahead and multiply here and combine like terms. So if I rewrite this now, I have 1/4 times, I have x squared, combine those like terms. Okay. Don't forget this other factor, x minus 4. I have not multiplied by that yet. So now I need to multiply these together. So I'll make a 3x2 box. And multiply. And combine like terms. So I have 1/4 out in front, and now I have x cubed. I have some like terms, so minus 6x squared plus 5x plus 12. I'm almost done. I need to multiply everything inside these parentheses by 1/4. So I'm going to distribute that 1/4 throughout. 1/4 times -6. I'll leave it as a fraction, so that will be 3/2. Okay. 1/4 times 5x, I'm going to leave it as a fraction, so 5/4 x. And 1/4 times 12, that gives me 3. Oops, no more parentheses. So this is my standard form for the function.